The Australian Mounted Division, originally formed as the Imperial Mounted Division in January 1917, was a mounted infantry, light horse and yeomanry division. The division was formed in Egypt, and along with the Anzac Mounted Division formed part of Desert Column, Egyptian Expeditionary Force in World War I. The division was originally made up of the Australian 3rd Light Horse Brigade, the reconstituted 4th Light Horse Brigade, and 2 British Yeomanry Brigades, the 5th Mounted Brigade and 6th Mounted Brigade. History. During the First Battle of Gaza, the division provided protection from counter-attack on the eastern flank while the main infantry assault was underway. The brigades became the rearguard during the withdrawal from Gaza after the attack was called off. Composition. The core brigades of the division were 3rd Light Horse Brigade, 8th Light Horse Regiment, 9th Light Horse Regiment, 10th Light Horse Regiment, 4th Light Horse Brigade, 4th Light Horse Regiment, 11th Light Horse Regiment, 12th Light Horse Regiment, 5th Mounted Brigade. The British 5th Mounted Brigade joined from corps troops in January 1917 on formation of the division. With the division, it took part in the First and Second Battles of Gaza. The brigade remained with the division when it was renamed Australian Mounted Division on 30 June 1917. It then took part in the Third Battle of Gaza, including the capture of Beersheba and the Battle of Moga Ridge. It also resisted the Turkish counter-attacks in the Turkish defense of Jerusalem. 3 of the brigade's squadrons took part in the charge at Huj, the last British cavalry charge against enemy guns. In March 1918, the 2nd Indian Cavalry Division was broken up in France. The Canadian and British units remained in France and the Indian elements were sent to Egypt by an Egyptian Expeditionary Force GHQ order of 12 April 1918. The mounted troops of the EEF were reorganized when the Indian Army units arrived in theatre. On 24 April 1918, the 2nd Mounted Division was formed on the Indian establishment. 5th Mounted Brigade was merged with elements of the 3rd Cavalry Brigade and assigned to the new division. 6th Mounted Brigade. The British 6th Mounted Brigade joined from the Western Frontier Force in January 1917 on formation of the division. With the division, it took part in the First and Second Battles of Gaza. The complete brigade was transferred to the newly formed Yeomanry Mounted Division on 27 June 1917, joining it at El Maracab. 5th Light Horse Brigade, 14th Light Horse Regiment, 15th Light Horse Regiment, 16th Regiment Mixte de Marche de Palestine et Syrie, 19 Brigade, Royal Horse Artillery. On establishment, the Imperial Mounted Division had been supplied with 18-pounder artillery guns. In September 1917, the guns were replaced with 13-pounders, making the division even more capable, according to Ericsson. 1/1 of a Stone Nottinghamshire Royal Horse Artillery, 1/1 of a Stone Berkshire Royal Horse Artillery, 1. A Battery, Honourable Artillery Company, 1. B Battery, Honourable Artillery Company, 19 Ra Brigade Ammunition Column. Each battery was equipped with 4 Ordnance QF 13-pounder field guns. Light Horse Field Ambulance, Australian Light Horse Field Ambulance, 3rd Light Horse Field Ambulance, 4th Light Horse Field Ambulance. Bibliography. Beck, Major AF. Order of Battle of Divisions Part 2A. The Territorial Force Mounted Divisions and the First Line Territorial Force Divisions. London. His Majesty's Stationery Office. ISBN 1-871167-12-4. Falls, Cyril, McMahon, George. Military Operations Egypt and Palestine from the outbreak of war with Germany to June 1917. Official History of the Great War based on official documents by direction of the Historical Section of the Committee of Imperial Defence 1. London. HM Stationery Office. OCLC 610,273,484. Farndale, General So Martin. History of the Royal Regiment of Artillery. The Forgotten Fronts and the Home Base 1914–18, Woolwich. The Royal Artillery Institution. ISBN 1-870114-051. James, Brigadier E.A. British Regiments 1914–18. London. Samson Books. ISBN 0-906304-03-2. Jones, Ian. The Australian Light Horse. Australians at War. Australia. Time Life Books. OCLC 18,459,444. Massey, William T. Allenby's Final Triumph. London. Constable & Co. Perry, F.W. Order of Battle of Divisions Part 5a. The divisions of Australia, Canada and New Zealand and those in East Africa. Newport. Ray Westlake Military Books. ISBN 1-871167-25-6. Perry, F.W. Order of Battle of Divisions Part 5b. Indian Army Divisions. Newport. Ray Westlake Military Books. ISBN 1-871167-23-X. Preston, RMP. The Desert Mounted Corps. An account of the cavalry operations in Palestine and Syria 1917–1918. London. Constable & Co. OCLC 3,900,439.